Today on the channel we'll be unboxing the superhero that always gets back up on Rip It Open with Newman. Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be unboxing the Sentinel Peter B. Parker Spider-Man. Created in 1962 by Stan Lee and Steve Ditko, Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, has wall-crawled his way into the hearts of millions of fans, cementing his place as one of the most well-known literary figures of the 20th and current 21st century. Possessing the proportionate strength of a spider, the ability to crawl walls, incredible agility, and an early warning spider sense, Peter Parker uses his genius-level intellect to protect those who can't protect themselves, in an effort to pay back a debt that can never be repaid. So to answer the question, should you buy this? Yes, you should. No, we're still gonna unbox this. So what we have here is the standard issue, not the special one with the action base. There's about a $50 difference in most cases. So we're going to take a look at this figure and why you should probably buy it. First up, let's check out the box art. We've got some great Spider-Verse themed art for the front. And then now we're going to turn to the back. That's really nice, upside down. And we're going to look at the side, showcasing Peter Parker. And now the other side, which showcases Spider-Man. Alright, looking good. And now we're back to open this up. So I'm really happy that this was able to get back in stock. I missed out the first time. I decided to get the standard version, not the special edition. I really don't need the large gargoyle head. It just seems a little oversized. I mean, it's not oversized. I'm sure it's to scale, but it's a little too big for display. All right, now we're gonna take a look at the instructions right here. Set those aside, and a quick glance at the action figure in package. And now we're going to get up close and personal with this thing. Alright, and we're going to start off with unpackaging the figure. Looking good. Alright. It looks exactly like the animation. You know, despite... well, rather, minus all the joints. Alright, arms are good. Shoulders are nice. Nice little pivot there. Let's check the elbows. Double jointed elbows are really smooth. The second elbow is good too, after I hit him in the face. Alright, let's try the bicep swivel. It's tight, but it's good. Just need a little bit of loosening up. Same on this side too. Alright, let's check out the wrists. Alright. Nice range of movement. Very nice. Oh, it's coming off a little bit. Let's get that back in there. Okay, other one is just as good. Everything's very smooth. Check out the head, up and down, left and right, all the way around. Got a good tilt. Oh, went a little too far. But the looking up and the looking down is pretty good too, which is pretty much a necessity for a Spider-Man figure. Look at that. Swivel. And you can do the splits, as a spider should. Right, there's a nice swivel at the hips. And that double jointed knee goes all the way back. This will be really good for those crouching positions. Alright, his booty cheeks are a little loose. That's okay. Right. Okay. That toe articulation is pretty good. Not too loose, not too tight. Alright, let's see if I can stand him up. This might be a little difficult because he's such a spindly figure. He's not really chunky. Usually the chunky boys stand up a little easier. This guy takes a little bit of manipulation. There we go. He lives! Alright, let's set him aside and then go over some of these accessories. We've got some whooping hands. Very nice. Like the plastic for the webs is not clear. It's sort of opaque, but slightly clear. All right, got a extra set of booty cheeks for Chris Pine, Peter Parker. And we got the 6-pack for Peter Parker Perfect. Alright, let's check out an extra head. With the big eyes. The Mark Bagley eyes. Or surprise eyes, if you will. Very nice. And everything's really secure in here, so I gotta get a X-Acto knife to get this tape off of here. It's a good problem to have. Alright, and we got the blonde Peter Parker head. Look at that head sculpt. The eyes are really good on this head sculpt. They don't pick up on the camera, but in person, they're very good. Okay, let's crack out some of these hands. Got some jazz hands. And we've got some wall crawling hands. They've really done a great job of, even like the detailing of the hands. They look like the Across the Spider-Verse or Into the Spider-Verse animation. How their hands are all a little squared off at the end. Got some fists with some holes in it so they can grab onto some webs, it looks like. These things are in here. Alright, and we've got some newspaper reading hands. And just an FYI, the newspaper is actually going to be located in the instruction manual. You have to cut the pages out yourself, so don't throw the manual away. And if I can get it out of here. Woof, Jesus. Okay. Got some bare typing hands. So all I need to do is buy a dull typewriter. And we got the Peter B. Parker face. Look at the paint for that 5 o'clock shadow. That's really good. Alright, let's get the other Peter B. Parker head. Looks like he's whistling a tune. Alright, we've got a mug attached to a hand for his coffee. That's real nice. And a pair of glasses. These are so small. And if you can see, they don't have lenses though. Obviously a little too small for that. Let's go ahead and see if we can put this on. You know, it's going to be a sad day when all of the toy collectors are in their 50s and 60s trying to get these little pieces on. And about 40% of them have arthritis. Arthritis will be cured by the toy collectors. They'll demand it. Okay, so here we got the base and a posing arm and a bunch of webs. Alright, everything is nice and secure in here. Alright, so we've got these. That'll be good to recreate the train sequence. And just a regular one-off strand of webbing. 2 of these. And the base. As well as the grab it arm. Alright, the claw is pretty nice and secure. Alright, let's try popping out this head and putting on some other heads. See how it looks. Alright, we're gonna go with one of the peterbparker heads, and look at that. This looks fantastic. The sculpting and the painting for that head. It's honestly what made me decide to get this particular peterbparker. I was kind of trying to figure out what did I want. Did I want the Mezco one? Did I want the Sentinel one? Did I want the SH figure arts? But it was really the head sculpt that sold me on Sentinel. Let's pop. Come here. All right. Gonna pop on the wide eyes. The surprise look. Lovely. The posability of this is so nice. Alright, let's try the peterbparker head, the blonde one. And we're going to go ahead and switch out this midsection. I haven't looked at the instructions, but you know, it's pretty obvious what has to be done. This ain't rocket science. We're playing with toys here. Right. Gonna get this little T in his undies. He's got a leg. It's a little precarious. Oh, there we go. Not too difficult though. Get the midsection in. And now we've got a svelte peterbparker. This looks real good. Very super heroic. You know, when I display it, I may just keep this body with the peterbparker head. Yeah, I like this look. Who says he needs a pot belly? Oh, those are some concave thighs. Alright, let's try switching out a hand. Get the coffee mug in there. Do a little posing. And now we have Bad Spider-Man giving a heart-to-heart to young teenage Mayday. Let's try a flipping hand. And we're going to go back to the regular Spider-Man head. Looking good. Yeah, the posability of this is very nice. It's such an ease of movement. It's not too difficult to get the different body parts in and out. But yeah, it's not too difficult, it's not too easy. It's just right in the middle. It's quite nice. Alright, got a little pose here. And that's what I'm talking about. And here we go, something a little more dynamic. Maybe a little Steve Scrooge in there. Now we're talking. I think my only concern is that since the body is so thin and spindly, that I worry that I honestly might break it if I'm too aggressive with it. Not that it seems fragile. Just that, you know, it's thin. It's thin material. Not bad material. It's just, you know, again, he's a spindly character. Alright, let's go ahead and go for the train-saving pose. Get the arms in the right position, and look at that. Hey! Now we're talking. That's nice. Alright, and we're going to get his regular hands back on. And just take a kind of a final look at the figure. This is nice. This is very good. I'm really happy that Sentinel re-released this. And, you know, it's still in stock at Big Bad Toy Store, if anyone's interested. I got mine for about $100, and there's also the special edition if you do want the action base for $150. They're not paying me. I'm just letting you know. Okay, final thoughts. This is a spectacular, sensational, amazing figure. This is great. I mean, all the poses you can do with this thing. There's not a lot of restricted movement in it. You can get a lot of famous comic book poses, movie poses, animation poses, obviously from the movie. And just a nice variety of different looks to go. You can get your Peter B. Parker, regular Parker, or like switch it up. Maybe you want a doughy Peter Parker and a svelte Peter B. Parker. You can do whatever you want. It's your figure. I don't know if there's any news in the pipeline about a new Miles Morales figure based on the second movie, not the first, from Sentinel, but I would love to get one. I am already on the pre-order list for the Mezco one, but I don't know how that would compare with this one, and I do want them sort of side by side in my display. So hopefully the Mezco Miles can work with this figure, because I love this figure. It's fantastic. It's really good. You definitely don't need to get the special edition. In fact, I mean, if everyone has a budget, unless you've just got money to essentially throw away. But aren't we all just sort of throwing away money with all of these things that we're getting? But I really don't see the use for that big chunk of plastic display. Honestly, I think that the better way to go is the standard issue release. I don't really see the purpose in paying another $50, essentially another 50% of the price to get that display. In my personal opinion, I think those displays and dioramas fit better with larger scale figures. And this Spider-Man figure can literally fit in the palm of your hand, maybe half of that. My only major gripe with this figure, and it's not even with the figure per se, it's with the base and the posing arm. It's a little flimsy. Honestly, I would buy a new one if I were you. It's not awful. I mean, it holds the figure up more or less, but over time I could see the thing collapsing and your Spider-Man taking a tumble off the shelf. That being said, this figure is an A+. It gets a gold star. Good job, Sentinel. Alright folks, that's going to wrap everything up. This is your host, Newman, signing out. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and please ring that bell.